Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing? Welcome back to Dummy Tech Talks.
Yeah.
So, Travis, tell us a little bit about what we all see here today.
What you see here is a bunch of old computer stuff.
Really old.
The processor may be the oldest. I'm not 100% sure. It's from a friend. Most of it's from a friend at work. Jim, thank you, by the way. Saw our YouTube videos about computers and stuff like that, and had a box of old computer stuff and said, hey, maybe you guys can do something with this. So this is us doing something with it. We're gonna build a 90s to early 2000s computer.
But with actual, I know this is, y'all don't know what these are, but these are CD-ROMs. CD drives. ROMs,
Yep.
not ROMs. The ROMs are the discs, I guess.
Yeah,
CD drives, which
yeah.
nobody really has any of. I guess some people do.
Yeah, like
I don't.
optical drives, yeah.
I don't have one, but I also have a mini case, so
Yeah.
obviously it will not fit, but it could go in there like, I don't know, we could make it fit. I don't know.
His case isn't made for it. It would have to.
It's also got lights and crap in it, so it's kind of useless. But,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's really funny about this is actually the motherboard that we're going to be using. I had to acquire elsewhere because he gave me a processor and some RAM, but no motherboard. But no big deal. I got it really cheap off of Newegg, actually. I was very surprised it was there at all. It's being so old, but it does work. My mom, that's why that's labeled Mom, she had an old Dell. That's what this motherboard is, and it's the same era. I'm assuming it's gonna hopefully be a little compatible. Hopefully some of the drivers will work. Otherwise, he did also give me these two hard drives that I have no idea what's on them. So,
Don't we have like a floppy disk set up here?
yeah, on this one there's
Floppy?
a floppy and a bunch of card readers up in here. So yeah, that'll be fun. I think we still have some old floppies at the house. But anyway, the main reason for this is one, to make a video, and two, I've got a huge collection of old, a large collection of old
A cardboard box.
computer games for
Oh,
like CD
oh, yeah,
games.
yeah. I thought you meant parts. Yes.
Oh, well, there's
Yes,
that too, but
yes.
that kind of
The
sparked
games
that idea. But
somewhere, but yes.
yeah, and they're all on CD. So, and they're also around the same era, like Windows XP, maybe 98, but they're all fine. They'll all run together. So it's going to be kind of an older gaming computer.
And then we have the piece of resistance. Renaissance's the GPUs, which
We'll probably only use one, but I want to test them both. This one's actually, this is an NVIDIA. I don't remember what it is.
they're
Really old.
crazy.
Maybe I'll look it up and tell you off later in the video. But this one is an ATI Radeon. Now it's all AMD Radeon. ATI, I don't actually know any of the history behind it, but I know that it's AMD Radeon now. And
Wait, you mean to say there's something that you don't know?
it's plenty. I don't know.
Wow. Sorry, that's a
Yeah.
shocker, guys.
It's all good.
Well,
The motherboard does support SATA, but we're gonna go old school and use the IDE from the time that it was actually put together with the stuff that it has. And I was saying before that actually the newest part in this build will be the thermal compound, the thermal paste. It's almost brand new compared to the computer.
don't catch fire.
It will not, most definitely. Oh, hopefully not. If it does, we got other kinds of problems. 250 watt power supply came in that box. Thanks again, Jim. Along with these fans.
Little fans. You got a baby fan and a other bigger baby fan. Just to show that it's working. There will be no case.
Yeah, we don't have a case.
This is going to be a table setup, just a trial run, just to see if it works. And we will be using a monitor, which is way beyond its capabilities.
Yeah,
So, beyond
4x3
the
aspect ratio.
computer. Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's,
it'll work.
yeah. So, and this monitor's been here.
Yeah, for a while.
It's been through everything.
Since
So,
before the channel.
yeah, let's do this, I guess.
All right, heck yeah.
Well, here we go.
saw, I already installed the CPU and cooler. It's on there nice and good. So the RAM that came with the stuff that I got from Jim is 512 megabytes DDR. However, I noticed the board, whenever I looked it up, could support a lot more than that, so I have 2 gigabytes right here of DDR. These are also clocked a little higher at 400 megahertz, whereas that one is 333 megahertz. These boards are also a little different, whereas channels 1 and 3 are the ones vertical here, and then 2 and 4 are kind of off at an angle there. So in modern builds, you probably want to use lanes 2 and 4 so you get the dual channel RAM and all that, but I'm pretty certain this board doesn't support that. I'm still going to use lanes, say 1 and 3, because those are obviously the ones intended for first use. And then I might stick the other half gig in there just because why not have an extra half gigabyte of RAM?
Not like we're gonna use it, right?
Yeah.
We all got what 16,
Yep.
18 gigs.
Yeah, I have 32.
32. Yeah. So this is nothing.
Also, I have DDR4. You have DDR3. And yours?
I'm way behind.
I'm just gonna stick.
I'm a generation behind.
Give it the times, man. Alright, then we'll leave that last one open. Actually, I probably should have put it in there.
Pretty cool because it's slanted.
Yeah, you don't see that anymore. That's for sure. Alright, so next. Let's go ahead and put it on the graphics card. We'll do a quick test before we start plugging things in and trying to play a game. But we do want to make sure that it actually works. Before, I did actually kind of test this, and it did produce an image, so I'm hoping we'll be okay. In fact, you have a box or something? Alright, so y'all probably saw me try to put in this GPU. Okay, it goes in fine. Trevor had to get me a box, though, because we didn't think about this. GPUs have a little tab here that would lock into the side of the case to, like, prevent it from moving too much. And
Well, finger.
we don't have a case, so it would not sit flush on the table. Plus,
Yeah,
this is probably better. Anyway.
We thought about doing this or on a boogie board in the pool. So
Yeah, you know how electronics and water can be, especially computers. Who knows what will happen? But nothing good. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook up a power supply just to make sure it boots to the posts, and then we'll go from there, hooking up maybe a hard drive and then optical drive. Maybe we'll do the hard drive and optical drive all at once, just to get it out of the way, and maybe try to play an old game. So as y'all might have seen, it's a 4-pin connector in the middle of the board because this is proprietary to Dell. Nowadays, if you buy a motherboard, it's usually up here in the top corner, and it's also not a 4-pin. It's usually an 8-pin. So that's that. We're gonna go ahead and hook up a monitor and plug this thing into the wall. And please excuse my dog barking, but we're gonna give it a shot. Alright, so we've got the core components together. There's no hard drive or anything like that. We just want to see if it posts. We've got a graphics card plugged into a monitor. We've got power to the CPU and to the board. We've got the RAM in and the CPU. They should at least post.
yeah. So
We also don't have a power button, so we're going to hope it just turns on. If it doesn't, I'll figure out how to short one of these little pins, or 2 of these pins together, and make it turn on.
and cause fires. All right. Well, here we go. Drum roll, please.
Oh, I got a light.
We got a light. We got A, B, C,
Hey.
D. Look at that. We're working.
I didn't think about this, but there's no fans. We should be okay. This should be able to dissipate enough heat on this old processor quickly. Alright. Awesome.
Invalid.
Previous fan to their... Yeah, we'll figure that out. System that... that's just that little thing. Alright, cool. We also don't have a keyboard hooked up to it. So that's good though. It's doing stuff. It's processing stuff. So cool. We'll continue.
Let's turn it off.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
All right. So what's next? Hard drives and
Let's plug a fan in.
yeah.
All right. So we unplugged the power and took the graphics card out. Since it's not actually in place, we don't have to break anything in the PCIe slot or anything like that. So we're gonna hook up a hard drive, and I gotta go grab a keyboard. I have one. Don't worry. I'm gonna take my mom's old hard drive just because I know the password to get into it. Need an ID cable. I only use this one. It does not have a zip tie. Alright. Alright, you're gonna have to bear with me. This is one of the first times I've really dealt with this, at least since this era of technology, which has been a while, obviously. I'm gonna go with the white just cut. Actually, that's probably, I don't think it matters that much. There are actually SATA ports on here. We could use a SATA drive. We'd have to have an adapter for the power supply. But other than that, it would work fine.
If we got it, we're gonna use it, right? The era.
Yeah, right? Exactly. And master drive. Alright, so that is plugged in. All we need now is to power it, which the power supply has the cables already installed on it. And keyboard. I'm gonna go grab that. You mind plugging in the correct cable for that one? You'll find it.
It's one of these things.
Fairly obvious where it is. There we go. Yeah, that little guy on the end there.
He's trusting me with a lot of trust here. So. Oh, let's not do it upside down. All right, it has power.
Alright, so I brought a mouse and keyboard. That should do just fine.
I'll plug this stuff in. I know where this stuff goes.
Gotta love Universal Serial Bus, man. Ooh, we might as well go ahead and plug in an optical drive too. Just or a CD drive.
Oh, I was gonna say, I don't know if we can hook glasses up to these.
That's funny. Let me grab it.
Doo-doo.
Alright, so we got all the power and everything plugged back in except for the graphics card. Let's plug that in real quick.
No power is on right now.
Yeah, it's all off. And then, once that's good to go, wow, that's weird. Not having anything in there for stability. Anyway, so hard drive plugged in with power to the board, power to the CPU, graphics cards in. Let's give it a shot.
Here we go. Power's on. I'm gonna pull you guys over to the monitor here. So we got something.
I can hear and feel the hard drive spinning, so try not to shake anything. Invalid configuration information. Please run setup program. Might have to mess with some stuff here. I didn't even check to see if it was in master sleep. Oh, here we go.
It's gonna do it itself.
Look at that. Technology.
Man. Technology. Hope we don't get we don't own the rights to that, by the way.
I think the guy says it like 5 times.
Oh, it's beeping.
Strike F1 key to continue. Let's do setup, I think. Or should I continue? What do you think?
Continue, see what happens.
Alright. F1. We might have to have a PS2 keyboard. PS2 is a weird little round connections.
Oh yeah.
Obviously the mouse isn't going to do anything, but hey, this is lit up. Also, this keyboard might just be too new. I doubt that's the case. Let's try a different port real quick. Hey, now we got lights on it. F1. Got lights, but
Good setup.
nothing.
Oh,
it's doing something.
up.
I should have been a little more careful. Start Windows normally. No way.
No way.
Oh, we're gonna have to wait until it does on its own thing.
Whoa.
Okay, Windows XP. Yes, that's what I
Wow. Wow, that is so old.
thought. As long as keyboard works, we should be able to get in. I believe I remember the password.
We're gonna keep all this video in that you just seen us do, because
Why not?
that's what this was for.
It's just messing around. Also, need to keep checking on that. It's actually warming up a bit.
Is it
It's
really?
not hot, but start blowing on it. Yeah, none of the fans we have will fit in the little
Just
thing.
do what I do at the house. Put my fan on my
Hey,
motherboard.
there it is.
Oh
All right.
wow. Yeah, I'm gonna censor this here
Yeah.
just in case.
Well, I gotta make sure. Should be able to see the password. Also,
Oh yeah, there's no keyboard. Wait, it's thinking.
mouse isn't working either.
Now try it. Click in it. Oh, the mouse isn't working.
All right, so it's been about a week since we started this video. Some things have changed. I had to do a little surgery on the motherboard over here, which I can get a CPU fan to work.
It works.
It works. You'll see that in a second.
That thing did get hot.
Yes. Also, the USB mouse and keyboard I had did not work. Like I said before, I needed a PS2 connector. So I went on Amazon and got this. It was brand new.
What kind of mouse is that, Travis?
Oh, it's a trackball mouse. Oh, yeah. Nice little guy. We'll not use it a whole lot, but you know. So that works. We've gotten into the operating system. It is Windows XP. It works fine. I deleted some files because the hard drive was just about full. It's only, I think, 32 gigabytes, which is super small.
We have a crap load of games to read
Oh yeah.
later on. We will not go through them all today, obviously.
Yeah. This is what the project turned into. It's an old gaming computer. Well, it's not. This is by no means a gaming computer, but it's a computer capable of playing old games. So there's that. I got a bunch of old hard drives we can hook up, so more storage space, floppy drives.
And when he
everything.
says that, he means a lot of hard drives.
There's 5 other hard drives there.
So,
Yeah.
let's turn her on and see what happens. Now, we have turned this on, and he turned it on and messed with it, so.
Yeah, I got into it and made sure it works. It's unfortunate because the background picture, my yeah,
He was a different person back then, guys.
It was awesome.
You'll see. You'll see.
My initial reaction was amazing. I wish we captured that, but we can't. Also, I meant to replace the CMOS battery because it's dead. Haven't been able to do that. Soon, in the near future.
And you guys see this, there is no case.
Yes.
So there will be another video
Yes.
on building the case and putting all this in it.
And we weren't 100% sure if this would work properly.
Which it didn't.
It didn't at first.
It didn't
so-
at first. You'll see. Obviously, you know, you've seen through the video, so.
So now that it does work and we know it works, we're gonna build a case and put it in it. And that'll be a whole other video, like Trevor was saying.
And what we actually had to buy, or you had to buy, my
Yeah.
mouse and keyboard for this, so it worked. Because the other ones,
all in original packaging, vacuum sealed, well not vacuum sealed, but sealed up bags and everything. In fact, on the side of the box it says works with all versions of Windows, including XP. It's it's pretty old, never been used before. Oh, here you go. Yeah, it came with everything. It was brand new, never been used before, which is pretty awesome. Amazon. I'll even put a link for it in the description, just so if somebody wants a PS2 mouse and keyboard.
not a PlayStation 2 mouse and keyboard. He
Yeah.
had to keep telling me that.
Yeah, it's not PlayStation 2. So there it is. That's the desktop. This is again my mom's old hard drive. So there's a bunch of old pictures. There was a bunch of old pictures and stuff on it. I recently got those off. And yeah, that's me right there, little old Travis. Well, young Travis. Yeah, small dog, lightning. So it works. Obviously, it's a hard drive, so it's gonna be a little slow, but
Just super slow.
there we go. Yeah, everything comes up. Here's my dog. She's not in that picture. So that's pretty much that. We plan on trying to play a couple games. Don't know if we'll get to that in this video, just time's sake, because it's already taken about a week. We missed Tuesday last week, which is when we normally upload videos. So we'll be getting this out this week. And yeah,
Well, there we go.
Alright, if you like this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you like to see other tech things, computer things, car things, all kinds of stuff. Just things.
Subscribe and like it.
Yeah.